Okay, I think I'm live. I've got I got 4 modems working. 3 cellular modems and then my Wi-Fi. So my total kilobytes per second are 7,700, 7,800. One of my AT&T modems isn't working, so I got to go fix that later. And I'm getting ready to do some more testing where I'm using remote control on my phone to control my Yolo box, which is in this watertight container right here. I'll be able to take this out when I'm on my boat. I'm at home right now on my racing rig. But when I have this on the boat, I can take it out into the cockpit on nice days, basically. On rainy days, I'd rather keep it inside the boat, and then I'm going to use the remote control that I'm going to test here in a minute. So first thing I want to do is set up a couple screens. Let's go to a 2-view screen, and for that we're going to put the overhead cam, and then we're going to put the checkers cam. So it's got my feet for my pedals, but usually Checkers is laying underneath this. Hey Checkers, where are you? Checkers, I think she's in with my daughter, or he's in with my daughter. So we got that. I can also put chat on, which I don't need with this view because I'm using OBS. My camera and my chat is in OBS so that it's on the screen. But I can create a view that has, for example, I can go with chat, and I can go with the overhead if I want. Okay. Now the overhead camera is a 360, so I can control that from my iPad right here. But let's go around. That seems to be a little bit better view. So when I'm on the boat, that's going to be up above the boat, almost looking like a low flying drone. So I didn't have it on the screen just now when I was rotating it. So you didn't even get to see it. So here, now I'm rotating it. Okay, now let's go back to game capture, and now I want to control it from my phone. So we can go back to chat. We can go to the checkers cam. We can go to the overhead camera. One thing I can't do is change the screen. So let me do that. I got to do that on the, I have to go to full screen there on the Yolo box manually. Then now I can switch between the different cameras, the different views. Okay, so this is pretty slick. So now I can have all my electronics down below deck on the boat, and only thing I have up at the cockpit is my phone. Now I also have to have my cameras when I'm on the boat. Whatever cameras I'm using, I've got to get those with like extension cords from the Yolo box, and also I'm using an IRL backpack with a live view streaming bonder, it's called, and that's where all the modems are. So I'm like, even right now, only 25% of my signal is being used from the house Wi-Fi. The other 75% of the signal is going out via the backpack and the cellular modems that are in it. So let's do a few laps and see how my main purpose here today was to figure out how to remote control this thing. Now on the screen I have what I call a blism, which is it's a quote from somebody that I find, and then I alter that quote so that it's more like an affirmation. So Rumi, who's an ancient guy from Rome, I think. I got to look him up again because when I found him, I looked him up, but now I don't remember exactly his story. But I like that quote, and I changed it. And I don't remember exactly how I changed this one, but for example, I probably put the word I in there. As I start my way will, as I start to walk, my way will appear. So in other words, it's more like an affirmation. It might have said something like, when you start to walk, you will find the way. So I just like to convert quotes like that have value to more like an affirmation. And then the other is a link to, which I can't click right now, I don't think. No. So if there's anybody in chat, click that link, the one that says location, and see if you can see where my boat is. Okay, so now let's see if we can let's see. And I don't really have the quality of my stream completely figured out, so every time I change I had it all working fine on the boat, then I come here and use a different computer, and now I have to reset up my quality for my iRacing. Ooh. Oh, we're on the short course. I was going to go straight there. This is the Crandon, Wisconsin off-road track, and they have two configurations, a long and a short. And today, racing is on the short course. And I almost tried to drive the long course, which is blocked off. Ooh, that was a terrible corner. Too wide. A little bit wide, too wide there too. I haven't run this track for a while and I'm way out of practice. I need hours and hours. was better. A couple of corners there. Okay. Okay, so the stream quality seems pretty good. Oh, I forgot to press start. No, I did. I pressed start. We're streaming. Ah! That was weird. Clearly my mistake. But I did have the wheel turned back to the right. It didn't. They wouldn't go back on the track. Slippery grass, maybe? Holy shit. Okay, I let up a little earlier that time. That made that corner a lot better. I didn't come into the corner as fast. I'm getting on the gas a little bit sooner on that corner, which seems to be helping. I don't know if I have to go down to second gear. I always do, or at least I used to, when I was getting better times, when I had more practice under me. But now, it seems like when I go down to second gear on that first corner, it just over revs. Oops, squared that one off. Came in, I turned in a little bit too soon. This is one of my better tracks when I got enough practice under me compared to other people. About time. See how it diamonds that corner, or makes a triangle out of it?